makers in the province. But today is Matric results day, so there is a lot to also focus in on that province. KwaZulu-Natal achieved a 60.7% pass rate, making it one of the worst performing provinces. We now cross to our KZN reporter, Thulani Msimang, who has more on the results. A very good morning to you, Thulani.
Morning, Valen.
Thulani, can you just tell us...
Yes, Valen, we are coming to you from Durban Examination Center here at the ICC in Durban. We will be speaking to... Hi.
Go ahead, Thulani.
Yes, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but I'm here at the Durban Examination Center with Dr Barney Mthembu, who was in charge of running the examinations here in the province. Dr Barney Mthembu, thank you very much for joining us. Can you just take us through what happened this year? I understand that the province is one of the worst performing provinces in terms of the results this year. Can you just take us through, please?
There are three things to say. One, the province had the largest number of learners this year, and the performance of the class of 2015 in KwaZulu-Natal is not pleasing to us. In fact, it is a setback, a serious one. The last thing I want to say is that we are going to try by all means to ensure that we change this setback into a setup for a better performance in the class of 2016.
And Dr. Mthembu, can you just tell us a little bit? I know you mentioned this. What is your planning going forward in terms of improving the situation going forward from?
The first thing that we're going to do an in-depth qualitative and quantitative analysis of how the province performed, so that we identify all those areas of weakness. We are going to look at the KEPS curriculum closer now, so that we are radical in our implementation of the curriculum. The culture of the KEPS will actually be reviewed. The other important thing that we are going to do just right now is that we are going to ensure that we are more and more aggressive in the support of the curriculum. We're also going to improve the management of schools by our principals, as well as the support of teachers by subject advisors. We are going to spend more time on assessing learners so that we identify the gaps, ensure that we do remediation, ensure that they all improve. Our assessment in the province is going to actually be stepped up so that internal school assessment and internal provincial assessment will talk to the standards of the KEPS, because we have realized that the cognitive demands of the KEPS curriculum are quite high. That's why the question papers seemed to be a bit difficult. So we've seen all those challenges and we are aware, and I think we are equal to the challenge. We'll ensure that we move forward and try by all means that the class of 2016 performs better.
That was Dr. Barney Mthembu, who was in charge of running the smooth examinations. We were hoping to speak to a learner. I'm not sure if he's still around. One of the learners who performed, who was one of the top performers in the province. We were hoping to speak to her and find out what is happening. I believe she's just coming through just now. If you can just bear with me. But as Dr. Mthembu said, they have some plans going forward, and the province is hoping to improve the situation. If you can just come through, we will speak to the top performing learner, one of the top performing learners who's here. Hi, can you just speak to me? Can you just give me your name again?
Tanya Tschirpig.
Can you just tell me how did you perform? Can you just tell the learners how did you perform? What did you get?
I have 7 A's at the moment. It's the only thing I know.
And can you just tell us your secret? How did you make it? Just talk to us.
I guess I've just been blessed and I had good teachers, and I guess you should just try your best, everything you do.
And then lastly, what do you hope to do next? What do you hope to go and study?
I'm hoping to study physiotherapy at the University of Pretoria.
Good luck with your studies. And that's the situation in KwaZulu-Natal. We have the results are still being released, and throughout the day we will be having more interviews, hopefully with some of the people, and reactions from the union teachers. Valen?
Thulani, thank you very much.
Thank you. 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 Thank you
Thank you very much, Thulani Msimang, who is in KwaZulu-Natal. We will continue our focus in on the Matric results here on Morning Live after this break.